We are Sundiverca, California, and this is Soundtrack.
Hey, my name is Chris, and today we're going to be interviewing Sundiver. So, what's your name and where are you from?
My name's Chris Lopez. I'm from Riverside, California.
How would you describe your music?
It's like rock, typical rock, alternative, a little bit of like psychedelic and some heavy riffs. Yeah,
Kind of reminds me of Mac DeMarco and Tame Impala.
yeah, those are pretty much like two bands that I grew up listening to. So it's, yeah, just pretty much inspiration from them.
Who else inspired you?
In high school, I used to listen to a lot of Led Zeppelin, the Beatles. Yeah, just any 60s, like 70s artists. Like I love classic rock and any like deep cuts that I can find. So yeah, that's pretty much where it comes from.
That's cool, that's cool. In what ways do you use your music to express yourself?
I think a lot of it comes from boredom and yeah, just a lot of it usually comes from boredom and just having a lot of free time when I was younger. Yeah, that's usually where it comes from. Some heartbreaks, there's love songs, yeah, but for the most part, it's a little bit of both, yeah.
What's your favorite instrument?
I really love playing the drums. I love playing guitar too, but I just love just the act of like physically playing an instrument, as opposed to playing guitar, which is, I feel it's a lot more methodical. As opposed to drums, it's just like you can really lean into it with your body, but you can't really do that with guitar.
Kind of like relieving all that stress on.
Yeah, that's probably the best part, honestly. Yeah.
What's the easiest instrument you've learned, in your opinion?
Guitar. I picked that up like pretty fast. Yeah, I used to play Guitar Hero, and I just happened to be really good at that when I picked it up in middle school. And my grandpa used to play guitar when he was a lot younger, and he just passed down our guitar to my brother and I. Picked it up super easy. I don't know if it was because Guitar Hero, but I like to think it was.
Yeah, that's cool. Guitar Hero is fun, huh?
It's fun, yeah.
How would you describe yourself?
I feel like I'm a mixture of both of my parents, where my dad is just like super talkative, like loves to have fun all the time. And my mom is like also super talkative, but she's like very conservative and like to herself. And I feel like I take a lot of that, like maybe like introvert. I'm very like introverted. But when I'm with friends and stuff, like most people, it's like you just kind of let loose and just have fun. So I have a little bit of both.
How does it feel to have 33 million plays on your song Soundtrack for your backseat?
It's cool. Yeah, it's a good feeling. Yeah, it's kind of surreal when it first kind of started blowing up. It's pretty much what like every musician artist dreams of, is like having their art be recognized, and having like, you know, just people listen to your song and just kind of tell you like, hey, like this is really inspirational, cool, like I listen to it all the time, or they listen to your music and they just like use it as a way to like express themselves emotionally, or if they're going through something. So that's probably the best part, really.
Yeah.
The number thing it's cool, but it's mostly like the big like reward comes from like people like mostly like enjoying themselves with it. Yeah.
That's cool. Any news on any music you're gonna release soon?
Yeah. Yeah, mostly this year. Like this year, next year, like there's a lot of music that's just been hiding away on my laptop. So yeah, there's a lot more coming for sure.
Yeah, it's sick. Any message that you would want to give to your fans?
That's a really good question. If you don't know what you want to do with your life, you kind of just have to try everything until something sticks. Everyone typically knows what they want to do with their life, and that is usually the best road to take. I took that road. I just happened to figure out that I love making music, and I was really good at it at such a young age, like late middle school, early high school. So yeah, I love music, and it was more than just like me loving music. It just, again, it's like the combination of like loving something that you do and realizing that you're good at it. So I just happened to be that was like very intuitive for me, and I picked up on that, and I took it to another level. That was like, at that point I really just committed to myself. So yeah, if you don't know what you want to do, just try whatever you want to do. Like there's so much time in this world, but once you figure out your strengths and your weaknesses, like yeah, double down on your strengths and try to block out the noise, because there's always going to be people's opinions of how you should live your life, and you can take those into account, but at the end of the day you have to take responsibility and accountability for how you want your life to pan out. So
Really, really good answer. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
yeah,
And yeah, I'm Chris.
I am also Chris.
See y'all later.